described it as being kind of that natural home and body product line. Can you help explain a little bit more too as to where you do sell, where the Unscented Company can be found for maybe those who are less familiar with the brand itself?
Absolutely, yes. So that's it. The Unscented really is in the space of the household products and the body, bath and body. So you have body care products and hair care products. And we've just launched 6 months ago the baby products, so baby and kids. So I'm in different category, which is pretty interesting because I'm sold to conventional supermarket or the natural space. So the really independent natural store neighborhoods. I'm sold in pharmacy also because of the body and body care product. And you know who's my nicest and biggest customer? It's Canadian Tire. Of all retailers in Canada, I really, when they approached me, I really wasn't sure if I wanted to be sold at Canadian Tire. But Greg Higgs, who's the CEO, told me, and I said, why? And he said, because you're a B Corp, women-owned certified business, natural and biodegradable or eco-friendly products, and locally manufactured. But that's not all the reasons, Annie. My customer go fishing and hunting, and they can't use any fragrance when they wash their hair or body, and I say, or clothing. And I said, yeah, oh my God. So I am also available at Canadian Tires and some hardware stores throughout Canada. So mostly now, I would say 6,000 point of sales in Canada and about 1,000 now in the US. So it's really, it's really picking up.
It's incredible to see when there are those unexpected kind of parallel opportunities to go to market as well. That's a really neat one. I'll keep an eye out at Canadian Tire going forward.
And sometimes it's the least place you think that turned out to be my best retailer. So I really wasn't expecting that. And I'm telling you, Lauren, I almost declined it because I did decline a few customers. Right now, it's not the right timing. Like a Home Depot or a Walmart. I wasn't ready for that. And my customer base wasn't ready also. And so Canadian Tire, I was afraid. I said, oh my God, can I actually pull that one off? But Greg Higgs had the right women-owned businesses on the shelf at Canadian Tire. I need to say yes. If not, no one will be there.
Well, that's incredible. And you mentioned at the heart of the development was the idea of reducing single-use packaging. And that is certainly where I became first familiar with the Unscented Company, was the idea of refilling my soaps at different local stores and that sort of thing. What made you want to start incorporating that into your business model?
Absolutely. It was actually right at the beginning. That was the purpose of the business. That's one way of reducing your plastic footprint. It's by reusing your bottles and going or refill in store or refill at home. So it was really part of my business model to always offer what the customer knows. So the startup kits, the startup formats, but always 100% of our product has a refill option or a solid option. So you've got your shampoo refill, or you have your shampoo bar, plastic free and water free. So that was really to be able to achieve one of my best KPI is how many bottles of plastic have I saved through the years. And last year it was 1.2 million bottles. Why? Because people like you, Lauren, went and refilled and reused their plastic bottle. Because a single-use plastic packaging is not just your bottle of water. It's your bottle of shampoo and your laundry bottle also. So that really was right at the heart of my business model, although the pandemic hit and all the refills at a very difficult time. So all of my little stores with refill didn't have grocery. They really had a rough time. So we saw a decline in the stores, but I saw an increase for people on the web buying the refill stations. So they did in-house refills. So my concept really, we continued growing, and now 50% of my business are refills.
Wow.
So we're really, truly meeting my mission of reducing plastic packaging, and it will always be in my business model. And there's one other thing also that I think we need to really pay attention is that when we have those refills, you are also giving the opportunity of stores in local community to have customers going back to refill. And so if I became an online business only, or we would lose that. And for me, that's important that I continue having my products available in the smaller natural or conventional stores that are very local. And for me, that's important. We need to continue supplying everyone, but make sure that web will always be maximum 20% of my business. The rest, it's brick and mortar. And first of all, it diversifies your risk. We've seen it with the pandemic. It can happen again. So you got to be first where the customers are, and you got to also follow your gut feelings of, okay, the customer is there. He's not just online. He might do his grocery online, but he's going on Saturday afternoon at brunch. For me, it was important to be everywhere.